You're the lowest of the low. What'd you say? Shut your damn mouth.
What is going on, everybody in chat? Good morning, all of my miners. Retro Mike dropping a $10 super chat with the Resurrect because, you know, mining is dead, right? I don't know about it being dead, but it's definitely rough. For sure. Rough for sure. But what is going on, guys? Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know how things sound. This is the first time touching my microphone in like over a week. So, just double checking settings. Let me know if it's alright. Good morning, Alexander Fleener. 100 Air Tech Man, Eatable Zebra, Sadie sometimes because you're all the time awesome. Your package is going out on Monday, just so you know, Sadie. Just so you know. You got a care package of stickers and a KSO Pro on the way to you. Thank you again. Alright, Jay Bohannon, Backwards Miner, good morning. Just listening while we're doing HVAC work. Felt that. I may have to walk away at some point. We have an aerobic system for our septic. We're not on anything city. I have well water and I have an aerobic system for septic. And I came home last night. The red light was on. It was beeping. And that means there's a problem. So I opened up the control panel. There was definitely water present. And a lot of the stuff is like has some corrosion on it. The sprinklers won't come on. And my tank is bubbling. You can feel the ground bubbling. So that's bad. And yeah, so I have people on the way over to double check it while it's still under warranty. Fingers crossed. Double fingers crossed that everything is okay and that everything is covered under warranty. That would be really great. But I may have to step away at some point just to talk to them and see what the problem is. Alright, Chris Hanley, what is up, my dude? Adam Williams, Dom G, Integra Guy, Flying Brian, Tech Man, what is going on, dude? Crypto is dead. When? Oh, sorry, yeah, wrong Joe. Yeah, mining's dead, as always. Mining is dead as always. Automatic Beats, Nick K, good to see you guys. Good to see you all. Crypto Pounder, what is up? I have to do a pump after this for basement water. Ouch. Yeah. Audio video's good. Thank you, Sadie. Hey, why is that shelf behind you still full? Because you're not getting any of it, Retro. Maybe if you send me your VU7P, I'll send you that whole shelf. Whole shelf. All of it. You can have it all. And trade for the VU7P. E300. Only. And you can't have the art cards. Those aren't going anywhere. Yeah, we're going to look at actually pumping out our aerobic system as well. But we have sprinklers because of the aerobic, and they're not spraying. Right now, they are just pouring water out of it. You can see the water coming out of the sprinkler head because it's just forcing water out because there's no room, I guess. I don't know. We're gonna have to figure it out. My FPGA is trying to die, I think. Yeah, you may need to increase its voltage or lessen the voltage. I'm not really sure what you're running at. 7P over my dead body. Yeah, same with that shelf. Over my dead body. That 7P is like 10 out of 10 though, man. Yeah, I absolutely love that 7P. Seeing your video of it, I was like, oh my gosh. Hashboard disappeared until I power cycled. Yeah, no, I had the same problem with mine too. Like, it happens quite often with my VU33P. It's not the board itself. I think it has to do with the bitstream, because the last iteration of the Asterisk bitstream, my VU9P would do it. Now my VU9P does not do that, and my VU33P does on the WhoSat stream that I'm running right now. I don't think it's a card related problem, personally, but I mean it is an issue. I am unsure of what causes the issue. Was solid before I upgraded. I wouldn't say it sucks, TechMan, but there are some inconsistencies. Retro Mike says, make sure you aren't using parallel miner breakout boards. Yeah, I'm not. I'm actually using a Obelisk 1000 watt power supply. to power both of my cards, which they're E100s, so I'm more than enough room. But I did notice it happening on my VU9P a lot, and my power supply was actually faulted. I don't remember y'all seeing the pictures of it, but the connectors were burned. They were burned, and it was pushing too much voltage to the FPGA, even though I had it set at a limit. The power supply disregarded all of that. So do be sure to check your power supply tech, man. I know you said it's a 1300 watt ATX EVGA, but I would double check it. Try different cables. Dang, yeah, man, I just got it. I just got it in. Never had a problem with that one. Yeah, I'm running it on just a server obelisk power supply, 1000 watt, because it has a power switch on it, which I absolutely love. I've been using it for FPGAs for a long time, just because it's easier to turn it off and on. But yeah, Crypto Crag, it's actually my OK dog. I know we don't try to talk about NFTs on this channel, but I do own OK dogs. And I had this actually painted for me. Like, this is a hand painted canvas. Crazy detail. I've never seen something so cool. It's a 20 by 20, but the detail, like, unreal. Unfreaking real. It's on ETH. I don't know if you know of OK Bears. It's made by the same I would say company. But yeah, it's made by the same people, and they're just called OK Dogs. I collect paintings like those. Very cool. Yeah, I was super impressed of how well that was painted. Like, pretty insane. And it is on point. I have an unboxing video. It'll get posted on Twitter. I'm not going to post it on the channel. If I do, it'll probably be unlisted, because I know this is a mining channel, and some people don't care for that kind of talk, as I've been told. But nonetheless, really freaking cool. Super shout out to Swasty on Twitter, is who painted it. She did a fantastic job. Full disclosure, I got my Pengu airdrop from using the Solana network for so long, and as soon as I got my airdrop and that price spiked, I actually paid for that with the money that I didn't actually have to begin with. So, allegedly, right? But yeah, she did a great job. She actually posts my stuff quite often, so go give her some love. She actually posts. She's posted my painting actually quite a few times. I've shared it on Twitter, but pretty freaking crazy for a painting, in my opinion. I have the older ones that only have 8 PCI power connectors, from what I could tell. I'm gonna try some more of those. Oh yeah, Nikkei. The dogs are on ETH. The bears are on Solana. Let's see. We have the Delta 2400 watt with dual breakouts. The fans barely run. Techman says I'll try different power supply after Honeydew. I feel that. I feel that. Yeah, that Honeydew list, man. I got home and then just didn't stop growing. Didn't stop growing. And I had to come home and recover because I started coming down with some sort of cold. I still don't feel like 100%. But I mean, I guess that's kind of what I get for pushing myself super hard and being around like thousands upon thousands of people. Can't really say that they're in the best of health because we don't know, right? So those people could be sick. But not too bad. I've had it a week. Every morning my throat hurts. Yeah, man, my throat's been scratchy. My nose starts running. Yeah. It's been interesting. Shit's going around bad, yeah. So I'm just kind of trying to relax a little bit before I have to, start next week's grind all over again. And, work, kid's birthday on the 13th, and then we have mining disrupt at the end of the month. So I've had that off and on last couple of months. Yeah, it's going around, man. Whatever's going around, it's a bummer. That's for sure. Well, the work trip I just got back from was not mining related. Better not bring that sickness to disrupt, man. I hope I don't. I hope I don't. How's the coal going? It's going good. I'm doing pretty well on my returns for coal, for ore as well. Coal is developing a tad bit slower than some say it should, but it's a community-based project and there's only one big dev taking care of things, so things are just kind of chugging along, right? I'm not stopping mining it though, but I'm also not selling it, so that is also a thing to note. I mean, I think Quai's pretty cool, as some call it, the QAI. It's Quai. I have mined it a little bit, but I have not mined it since it's been released on mainnet. I mined it back in DevNet or in testnet. Some call it Qual. Yeah, I don't know why you would call it Qual. I mean, I guess depending upon what you're looking at. The I would, if it's uppercase, it would look like a lowercase L. Depending on what you're looking at. Q-AI, yeah. Man. Yeah. Yeah, the coughing hasn't started until like yesterday. And it's not pleasant, that's for sure. I have not. Oh, the A60 is the that's like the professional card, right? Yeah, I mined a little bit of Quai. I have not mined it since it came out on mainnet. I was having issues getting it running at first, so, and then I had to leave for work, so I didn't make it around back to it, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I did not get to make it back around to that, which has been like the biggest bummer, right? With as work as busy as it is, free time is something I do not have. And I've been trying to spend as much free time as I can, like when I do have it, with the family, because I am traveling a lot right now, and my kids are not the biggest fan. My older two could probably care less, but the younger two are not the biggest fans of all the traveling. But with the farm that I'm working at here in like my state of Oklahoma, I'm home every night, but I'm gone, Monday through Friday from about 6:30 a.m. to about 6:30 at night. It's by the time I get home. So when I get home, eating dinner, hanging out with the family, try to do something video related, which does not always work out because I'm usually tired and I got to get up early again the next day. So 'tis the life we choose, right? Tis the life. Yeah, I'm excited to see the rest of your 170HXs come in. I'm probably about to unload my A2000s. They're actually going for a good amount on eBay right now. I've seen some go as high as like $400+, which is more than I paid for mine. So I might actually unload those here soon. That and my $700 electric bill last month was not pleasant. It's probably the highest it's been in a while. So that's kind of a bummer, but all is well. Yeah, don't talk about it. That's a no on 3-phase. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Some will only be happy with profits. Yeah, for sure. Some people only care about profits. These are facts. These are facts. Whew. But anyways, kind of seeing what's over here on the news side of things. Other than Microsoft's killing off Skype, which is funny in a sense. I'm surprised Skype is still around. I don't think anybody uses it. It's either Zoom, Discord, Teams, which is actually what they're replacing Skype with. Time to yield hunt. Now's a great time to get some FA solo yields. Yeah, it really is. Now is the time to be solo mining. 100%. Yeah, I'm letting my 580s go too. I've seen for about 75-ish bucks, Jay Bohannon. The price hasn't fluctuated much in the past couple months. I also have some 580s that I'm looking at getting rid of. Yeah, also looking at getting rid of some of those. But I've been kind of watching the prices, and the price of those have not really changed much. About 75 to 80 bucks. Let's go. We have AIM archive servers now. Skype can die. I'm just surprised that people still use it. $9070 and $9070 XT. Yeah, I've seen some interesting stuff coming out about those. Where was it? Power Colors released theirs. Sapphire's released theirs. And to be honest, the pricing's not like terribly bad. If you look right here. Here's the 9070. And they were saying it's gonna be like what was it? $599 for the XT and $549 for the non-XT version, which is like not bad for the what you're getting, in my opinion, compared to overpriced Nvidia right now. You know, in my personal opinion. 5070, 549 is your most comparable thing. It already have more RAM. You have a 256-bit bus. Your memory speed is a bit slower than the Nvidia card, which is because of, you know, the GDDR7 instead of GDDR6, which is on the AMD cards. Power draw is great. Bandwidth is good. Overall, I think it's actually a pretty good card for what it is. Only GDDR6, I'm disappointed. Yeah, they're only running GDDR6. Yeah, compared to the 7, which is on the newer Nvidia cards. Holding out for the 9050. Needs something in my price range. Yeah. I mean, 500 bucks is 550 bucks is still quite a bit of money, you know. Like, out of my reach right now. And I'm not looking to buy more AMD cards right now. I'm not even running my AMD rig at this moment. What's including the expected tariff? I don't know. I wonder, maybe it is. Maybe it would actually be cheaper. Has a 12-volt 16 plug. Oh wow. It's spicy GDDR6 though. Yeah. That's clean though. I really love this. This is the Sapphire Nitro. Like he was just saying, it does feature a 16 pin. So see how that's gonna go. Maybe AMD's 16 pin will be a better solution. Though I do find this a bit weird. It is strange, right? Having to insert the power behind this plate. And you're also getting, I'm assuming that's an LED, so the LEDs will sync up to your board as well if you want. I don't know, kind of interesting design. Pretty interesting that they have it behind this plate. Hopefully that plate's easy to remove in order to access that panel. I hope. But I do find it odd that you have this whole like piece up here like blocking it, right? So like I guess you can you can only come in from the bottom. That makes no sense. I bet it's magnetic, yeah. Why would you want to come in from the bottom? You have to put a crazy bend on that. Yeah, I don't know that I like that. Because here's your by 16 slot. If you don't have room at the end of your board for this, I don't know that I'd buy that. That's got to be pretty difficult. Because you can't put it through the top. There's your little cutout for it. So they do give you a bit of room in there. Still kind of odd. Give me three 8-pins. Yeah, 3 8-pins. You can't fit 3 8-pins on that though. Not in that spot. Go way past the edge of an ATX motherboard. Yeah. But if your case isn't like, I mean, referring to just the case. If your case is tight, you may not get to like slot that. If you have a full size case, like, yeah, you'll definitely have room. Like, I'm looking at my full size case, and my 3070 extends past mine. My 3070 Ti extends past my board, and newer cards are even longer, so I would assume so. Though I couldn't put this in my wife's PC. The wife's PC, I actually had to get slimmer fans and move it to the outside of the case, inside of like the front louver, because the 3060 Ti was too long to fit, which I thought was kind of weird. Also, watching my video like lag behind what I am doing currently. It's a little odd. It's like 5 seconds off on OBS. Yeah, 3 seconds. I waved, and then 3 seconds later I watched it go in OBS. That is a little weird. Hopefully it's like everything's synced up, right? Does everything seem okay for y'all? Do love this though. This is, I've always liked Power Color. Their designs are always pretty great. Looking clean. Wonder how many power connectors we're gonna get on this one. Looks like 2 8-pins. Via the white one. Can't really see it on the black one. Instead of the new faulty connector. They're coming up with all of their nice cards in white. They are. It's desynced for me. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's something about this scene. This scene in particular. I'm not sure why. Turn that off. Don't. Yeah, it's still not. See if I can. Yeah, that doesn't really help either. Weird. I wonder if it's just the camera. It's gotta be just the camera than it is anything else. See if we can. Where are we at? Yeah, no, that definitely didn't fix it. I'm not sure. Not sure what it is. It's definitely the camera. Looks fine from here. Yeah, it's definitely not fine on OBS. There's definitely an off by like 2 seconds compared to like what's happening and what I'm saying. And if I touch my hat, I can watch myself do it in the screen, which is, it's throwing me off. Anyway, try not to look at it. But I know that on this screen, it is actually perfectly fine. So maybe it's that camera over there. This camera. Yeah, see, it took me 3 seconds for me to see me pointing at it. So I don't know. Whatever. Try not to worry about it too much. What do I think about the Dynex drama? Pretty interesting, man. I mean, I get it, right? So, trying not to have more than 50% control on a pool has always been like a thing, right? We always have stated, spread the hash rate, you know. But no one ever does. You know, everyone just uses the first miner that everyone else sees. And whatever is basically easiest, which is usually by default, most miners select a pool and it's already built in, it's already baked in. So not really baked in, but you know, whenever you download, let's just say SRBMiner, right? It's one of its default pools for Dynex. I think its default pool for Dynex is hero miners. So a lot of people aren't gonna go and look for a different pool. You know, unfortunately, they're not gonna do that. They're just gonna mine whatever pool the miner had them set to in the first place. So, like that being said, we always preach spread the hash rate. Though no one's ever really enforced it like that. Right? I don't know. Kind of weird. I don't know, man. It's not a decentralized project. I mean, technically, no. In a sense, right? I mean, they are a quantum computing project at this point, right? They're built on the blockchain. Where can I find AMD Sapphire Nitro 8GB card? That's a 580. Tech Power Up. Tech Power Up has drivers for cards. I used to have it saved, so I had used it. Yeah, Tech Power Up. Yeah, and on the AMD website, yeah. I don't know why the pool thing matters. They can't control everything on... So like the pool matters because you don't want one pool having all the hash rate, right? Because it opens the door to a double spend attack. A 51% attack is not an attack until a double spend has been applied, right? 51% is just at anything over that has the increased risk. Not that it can happen, right? I don't think you can double spend on Dynex. Not really sure I know we'd had a conversation about it a while back, but I don't think you can double spend on Dynex. Just because the way their chain works. But, you know, it's kind of been the thing, right? But Bitcoin has had a 51% on their chain for a long time. Not like right this second that I'm aware of. I don't have it open. But there used to be only a few pools, right? And majority of the pool's hash rate was in one place. It was never an attack until a double spend became present, right? So, like, to me, I don't see a 51% as a problem. Though blacklisting a pool is pretty crazy. Which, of course, they complied. Quietly. They complied quietly. I never saw an announcement from them saying, yeah, we implemented it and there's only 39% of the pool's mining on it now. Right? So, I don't know. That's pretty wild to like enforce it like that. Pretty freaking crazy. Crazy times we live in. If they can blacklist a pool, they can blacklist any miner. That is facts. Yep. Big fan. People are just greedy for scraps. Decentralization is an excuse. Yeah, I'm not sure how that applies here. Personally. I mean, didn't they blacklist SRB miner for a while because they were stealing hash rate or whatever? Pretty sure that I'm pretty sure they blacklisted SRB miner for a while. Dynex regularly blacklists old miner versions. I mean, as one theoretically should, right? Especially if there's been changes to like optimization changes, right? Or chain changes. I know that was a tongue twister, but blacklisting older versions I don't see as like that big of an issue. If there's like problems, right? If there's like no problem running an older version of the miner and nothing has changed, then we talk a little bit differently, right? Seems like a common occurrence to protect people. Or essentially did the same thing when ZegX wallet, though. They did. They straight community voted, not very publicly, and changed the code and blacklisted a whole node and wallet, which is like freaking wild. You know, like, that's pretty crazy. The community did not vote on it. And they did not post it, like, out in the open. So, pretty crazy. Not as bad as Team Black Miner auto blacklisting every pool other than who is in their whitelist. Can't even use that miner with my own hosted pool or stratums. Yeah, that's kind of jacked up. You should have the freedom to choose a pool, right? Not blacklist every pool that you don't want them to use. Which falls back in the line of like the whole Dynex thing too, right? So I don't know, it's a very thin line. Like it's so thin. Like hairline thin, right? Just because you're standing on it, you're definitely standing on either side at the same time. Just which side are you standing more on? Or are you not standing on the line at all? Because if you walk the line, you're living on both sides. Gotta choose to not walk on the line. Since we're on shenanigan topics. Yeah, I don't know. Pretty wild accusations. I do know that they didn't technically state Osprey's name, right? So apparently they did, maybe in like an older post, but not in the big announcement post. People out here calculating blocks by hand. That's funny, Bitcoin George. Also, I'm looking forward to seeing you, my dude. I heard you've joined the team, Mr. George. I mine with my E300. Am I going to jail? No, you're not. But I also agree with Son of a Tech on that if you didn't want FPGAs on your chain, then you should have, implemented that. Yes, they say that they pre-mined it. I don't know how you can pre-mine a coin that's already out. You know what I mean? I don't know how that's possible. Maybe pre-mined it prior to the bitstream being released, right? Maybe. But they have their own in-house bitstreams now, so they're going to have to test that. They can't just say, oh, hey, I think this works. Here, everybody try it. They're going to try it first to make sure that it works and make sure they can optimize it. Granted, we have not seen a Cryptix bitstream, so if this is current, then that means it's being worked on and we don't have access to it yet. Very common in the FPGA space. Maybe built the bitstream on testnet, like you should. Yeah, maybe so. But how is that but that's not a pre-mine. You're mining on testnet. You're not getting rewarded for any of that. I don't know. It's pretty interesting accusations, right? For that. Whenever I first saw it, I thought they were talking about a different provider. Interesting, the AI found the issue. Yeah, I mean AI gets things wrong too. It's not always perfect. They should be happy they got the hash rate. Yeah, they weren't happy that they didn't get to have that much hash rate first, right? I think that's where we're at here. Is they're not happy that they didn't have access to that first. What's up, Amplifier Gaming? How you doing, my dude? Bitcoin likely, likewise. Maybe somewhat low-key advisor role. Very nice, dude. Well, it'll be extremely nice to meet you in person. No, I'm not, man. I'm not going to the Vegas one. Though they just sent me an email yesterday inviting me to the conference, with an invitation to the BTC conference. It's in a month. I was looking for that stuff months ago. What's up? Oh, they are? Alright, hold on one second, guys. I gotta Just don't let him outside. 1 second, guys. I gotta check on this. Holy cow. Alright, so luckily it's 10 o'clock. I'm probably going to have to run. The pump for my septic is actually broke off and was sitting in the bottom of the tank. So that sucked. But yeah, I gotta probably have to hop off here and go deal with these guys and see what's going on. But yeah, blue wrenches everywhere. Not really buying anything at the moment, Amplifier Gaming. I am hodling when I'm kind of mining. What? Boo. Yeah, it's extremely boo. Yes. I will be at Mining Disrupt this month. So at the end of the month, I will see you guys. Good luck with that. No bueno. Yeah, I came home last night, and during the whole cold snap, hoping it didn't happen during the cold snap, which it could have, right? Because if there was water in the tank, could have frozen. The pipe broke. It's PVC, broke off. Saying it out loud, that's probably what happened. Because we haven't seen the sprinklers come on since the snap. The ice and snow we had. So, yeah. Gotta go to Vegas, man. Yeah, I can't afford that, man. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't afford that. They gave me tickets to go, but I just can't afford the plane ticket, the hotel, especially this close, and I can't keep taking off at work. I don't know that my boss would be so happy about that. I have 3 total separate work trips this year, plus Mining Disrupt, so I got 4 trips planned out, and it's crunch time on a project. So yeah, I don't want to push my luck. I do like my job. I got 2 queen beds. Man, if I get the option and the opportunity to go, man, I'll look into it. But I'm trying to be cautious, right? I like my job. I did just start it, and I got a management position, so I do have responsibilities that I have to worry about. Oh yeah, I can't share a bed with Panda. I'll get the Panda virus. Yeah, it's not enough, man. I asked them last year if they were going to do media, and they told me no, that they weren't doing media passes. But here we are, like literally 4 weeks till, and then you send me an invite saying, "Hey, you're welcome to come." If I had nothing to do and I didn't have a job and I had unlimited money, yeah, I'd go. But that plane ticket's not cheap. At least 3 months out. Yeah, yeah. Isn't enough, yeah. If any of you want to go to media, maybe I'll see if I can push my media pass to somebody else. But yeah, I can't go. But anyway, we gotta head out of here. I gotta go check on this. We have the raid going for Serpent, so you'll get pushed over to Serpent's channel. I do appreciate you all for coming out. I've missed you all. Thank you. Please hit the like button, subscribe button, that bell notification. I would greatly appreciate it. Geek is going. Very nice. Very nice. Actually, I need to talk to you, Geek. With your laser. I have this CK box that it works, but it shuts off all the time. But I've really enjoyed this piece of hardware. It's kind of meant a lot to me, and honestly, it made me a good amount of money in the earlier days. And I would love to see if we can like put the CKB logo like right here. I will send you just the case, just the casing for cheapness. Yeah. Anyway, dogs are freaking out, and yeah, I gotta go take care of this. So much love, peace out, stay savage, and we'll talk to y'all later. Peace.